Chairman, it's good to see you again here.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the World Cup matches. We're a month away from this. Are small businesses actually going to profit from this, or are the big corporations going to capture all the dollars when these teams come to town?
No, I think it's going to be all the above. I mean, the big dollars are going to be captured, but the great thing about something like this, it's like starting a new business or a plant in your community. There's so much what I call trickle down economics, where smaller businesses will generate more than they would have otherwise. It's going to be fantastic, and you're talking about not only millions but billions of dollars that's going to be going through here, through the Dallas-Fort Worth area, because of this of this series of games.
Yeah. And which industries are stand to really make money off this? I think hospitality, but is there anyone else besides hospitality and restaurants that could make a profit off this?
Well, I think so. I mean, you named them. I mean, they're getting ready to get going, but there's going to be all kinds. Let's be honest. People may stop and buy a car. People may stop and decide they want to live here. I mean, there's all kinds of trickle down that's going to happen. When you have dollars flowing in the private sector, dollars don't get saved, dollars get spent. And I think you're going to see all kinds of things. I think at the end of the day, you're going to see businesses of all sizes, especially small business, Main Street America. They're going to say, this is pretty good. Let's try it again type thing, you know. But people are going to buy things with money that's here, and everybody's going to feel it.
Chairman, what are you hearing from business owners? Are they concerned about what's coming up? Are they excited about it? Where are they? Because we haven't seen anything like this. Even the games back in 1994 were nowhere near what we're about to see in June.
I think they're excited. I think like you say, it's really hard to compare it to anything. But if you're a business owner and you know you're going to have people coming in that that don't live here, that are extra, they're extra customers, they're extra entrepreneurs, there's extra dollars, they're going to spend it. And I think they're excited. And I hear from a lot of these smaller owners, they may not be soccer fans or they may not know about soccer, but they know people are coming to their business, coming to their community. And like I say, when people come, they spend money, and that's what we want them to do.
And you think this will impact not just hospitality and restaurants, but you think the games could have a bigger economic impact?
No, I mean, it's going to give us a chance to sell the Metroplex. I mean, people are going to come here, maybe have never been here before. They're going to say, that was nice, I like that, let's go back, let's buy something. And that's what we're talking about. And when you look at a size like Dallas-Fort Worth and all the surrounding area and the great things we have to offer, it's going to be, I think, really, really fabulous what's going to happen with business. And frankly, small business, Main Street America is going to find that it was a pretty good deal.
Are you concerned at all that FIFA might be overpromising some of the economic impact to local communities?
Well, they might be, but at the same time, in all due respect, I'm not a soccer fan because I grew up in a generation of baseball, football, basketball, but it's sports. People love sports. Yeah. And when they look at what's coming in, I think FIFA, they know better than anybody what they're going to generate. And there's no better fans than the people right here in Dallas-Fort Worth. And so I think that what they say, we ought to try to make it even better.
The Houston Chronicle had an interesting report saying that FIFA is really going to be the big winner here and not the cities, because taxpayers are the ones shelling out the money for security, for stadium preps at all. Do you think that the games could actually cost Texans money?
Well, they might, but when you get to Main Street America and small businesses, again, we get back to that. They're going to generate income, they're going to generate dollars and extra customers. From a big picture standpoint that you asked in the beginning, maybe big big companies, larger entrepreneurs may spend a little more than they think. But there's going to be still a trickle down, a drip down of dollars that's going to fall into Main Street America.
And tell me about the Roundtable coming up here today.
Well, we're excited about this. We're out at TCU, home of the fighting TCU Horned Frogs, and we have a roundtable discussion. We've been taking across the country to the communities that we will be have the FIFA coming in. We're
okay.
We're going to be talking to entrepreneurs, small business owners, on how they think it's going to affect them, how we can help them, and it's going to be interesting. We've got hotel people, we've got restaurant people, we've got FIFA people, and they're going to talk about what it's going to mean for the Metroplex in Dallas-Fort Worth.
How many cities are you planning to take these on the road to?
Well, I'd like to get to 3 or 4 before it starts.
Okay.
And we had one the other day in Kansas City that wasn't exactly FIFA, but it was small business owners, again, talking about businesses coming in and trickling down.
Sure.
Works pretty good. I'm excited to do this today.
And with nothing like this, having happened here before, Is there any apprehension at all from any businesses and business owners you're talking to?
I don't think so. I mean, you think about it, it hadn't happened before of this degree, but we've had Dallas Cowboy football games, we've had World Series have come here. We've seen what those venues can do, even though they're local, but now we're bringing in outside people to showcase this Dallas-Fort Worth community, what we're all about. And I think people are coming, are going to want to come. They want to come here. They want to see the greatness of Texas. We're going to be able to show them.
Couple last questions here. Let me ask you about the Iran war. Pentagon's projected tens of billions of dollars in early costs for the Iran war, $25 billion in the first 60 days. Do you support continued funding at that level?
Well, I want to look at it. I think we did the right thing. I think eventually we had to go in and do this and stop somebody that continues to talk about death to America, death to Israel. There is a price to it. I think we want to start beginning to see an exit strategy and to see exactly where the money is going to go. I think President Trump's done a fantastic job with the generals and Pete Hegseth in managing this war. But nobody wants, and even the president says nobody wants to stay forever. I think that Europe's going to have to take a more stronger position. I mean, we've certainly got the.
Europe said this is not our deal. This
I know
is your
they
deal,
say
President
that,
Trump.
but isn't that unbelievable? It's not. We've saved them throughout history. It is kind of their deal because they affect the price of oil and so forth. And I think what we need to do is get it prepared for them for a different management possibly, and see if we can begin to get out of this thing.
Fiscal conservatives we've talked to are raising alarms on this. Where do you fall in that debate?
In the debate
about the spending debate, about you know how much more?
Yeah, I want to know how much more we're going to spend. We can't have an unlimited amount.
Yeah.
We always have financial crises going on in America that we need to address. But we need to see how much it's going to cost, and I want to see an exit strategy.
Are you concerned at all that the war's ripple effects, the fuel costs, fertilizer, supply chains, could that offset any of the economic gains from the World Cup?
Well, it might. I mean, you know, you're in a farming area here when you're Dallas-Fort Worth area, and the cost of fuel, we know it's higher than it was. It will come down as we begin to get out of Iran. The fertilizer is a huge deal for farmers because they got to decide, am I going to grow my hay, have to go buy my hay, plant this crop, not plant this crop. So it will affect. I mean, that's a takeaway, that's a deduction, and that all centers about beginning to get out of Iran and lowering these energy prices. So farmers and ranchers and other people, even the auto business, right? I'm in the automobile business. People start looking at how much gas I'm going to use on this as opposed to this, and they make a decision.
But you're optimistic on these matches.
I'm optimistic because here's the thing: we're bringing extra customers to the Metroplex. These are people who wouldn't be coming otherwise. So they're extra customers, extra buyers, and extra entrepreneurs. We may even have somebody say, "I want to bring my business here." And we're comparing Texas to California, and New York every single day. Now some of those people may come and say, "You know what? I see what they're saying. I think I'll just move here."
Mr. Chairman, good to see you. Thank you for the time.
Thank you as always.